It's a 4-2 win for the Stars tonight as it's time for Coach's Comments being brought to you by Southside Auto Tech. What a great win for the Stars in this one as they're able to take down Tri-City. We're joined by the head coach, Rocky Russo. Rocky, this was kind of one of those games where we've seen a lot of times this season, we've talked about other teams kind of being opportunistic. They strike when the iron's hot, they get a couple goals all at once. You guys did that early in the second period. In a period with 6 shots, you scored on 3 of them. Pretty good success. What was going so well to start that frame?
Yeah, I kind of challenged the guys during the intermission. I was really, really upset with the way we played in the first period. You know, to come out in our last home game before Christmas to have a great crowd, teddy bear toss night. They already know teddy bear toss night creates more anxiety for me than it should. But you know, I expected us to come out with our hair on fire, and to see us just going through the motions for the first period was really disappointing. I was really, really frustrated with them, and I called a couple guys out in particular in the room and talked about our compete level and the things that are non-negotiable for this group, and I thought that we did a really good job of responding to that. But, you know, yeah, we scored 3 goals in the second period, which was great, but we still didn't have extended offensive possession. There was a lot of things that we didn't do, but we were able to capitalize on some opportunities, and really that's the name of the game.
Really, the biggest part of this win, you would say, is probably Jan Shostak's effort. A heck of an effort.
That's becoming kind of a thing, right?
We talked about it before. We said kind of getting to that Cameron Whitehead level where sometimes you need your goaltender to steal a game. He's kind of elevated his game, especially since the calendar flipped to December.
Yeah, he got challenged too, and we talked about his ability to be consistent, his ability to give us an opportunity to win every night, and you know, I thought that he responded really well to that, and he's gotten comfortable, and let's be honest, he's a European kid that speaks very little English, that got dropped into, you know, middle America, and had to get kind of acclimated to a very different way of living, and so for him to take a little bit of time to do that is completely understandable. But you know, he's doing a really nice job. He's doing the best he can with the English. He's learning, and that's all we can ask. But he's been a rock in the net for us, and we're really proud of him.
I think both teams can admit they spent a little more time they wanted in the penalty box tonight. You guys went 6 for 7 on the penalty kill over the course of this one. What stood out?
Well, I don't know that we probably should have been on the penalty kill 7 times. But, you know, that's either here nor there. I didn't say anything inappropriate. You know, you kind of deal, you play the hand that you're dealt. And I thought that tonight our penalty kill actually ended up being a fire starter for us. I thought that we were able to gain a lot of momentum from some big blocks, some good clears, energy on our bench, couple really good saves, and you know, we were able to capitalize. Obviously, they scored a couple power play goals too, but you know, at the end of the day, we were good on the. Well, they had 1 power play goal, right? Their second goal. But we were really good on the kill, and I think that gave our guys a lot of energy.
You talked a little bit before about not liking that first period effort. This was also your first win this season when trailing after the first period. How much has this shown the growth of this team?
You know, it's, again, I've talked all year about this young group, and yeah, there's a couple older guys in there, but like, look how many guys we're missing. We're completely decimated from a roster perspective. We're playing with, you know, an entire line of our affiliate team. We've got 4 07s in the lineup tonight. You know, I mean, you want to talk about just patching it up until guys grow up, and that's what we're doing. Guys are growing up right in front of your eyes. If you're a fan of this team and you're watching them, they're getting smarter and more mature every day. You know, you just watch that entire decor. I mean, Tanner Hendricks and Jacob Rombach and Ethan Weber and you know, Griffin Brown. Big goal for Griffin Brown tonight. How about that?
I was going to say, let's talk about that one by Griffin Brown and the wrist shot there. It seems like these first USHL goals have really been coming in bunches lately, haven't they?
You know what? Our biggest issue during that streak where we weren't having a lot of success was our lack of ability to generate offense from our blue line. Not score goals from our blue line, but generate offense. And what you've seen is our D are getting more pucks to the net. That allows us to get rebounds in the crease, second and third chances, put pressure on their D, wear them down. It's a 60-minute game, and you've got to be able to understand that what you're doing in the first period is helping you to wear that group down, to open up gaps, to give you more time and space to make plays, and you're not necessarily putting pucks in the net right away, but you are doing things that are helping you win, and we weren't doing that during that stretch of hockey, and now we've got, those guys are 22, 20, I don't even know how many games we played, 22, 23, 24. They're 24 games of confidence that they didn't have 3 months ago, and so now, somebody like Webbs is capable of turning his hips and getting the puck to the net in Dubuque, right? Romer's able to get the puck to the net. Griffin is young and a little bit naive, and so that's the perfect mix for a kid coming up to play some games like that, because he hasn't felt all that stress of everything that happened before he got here, and he's a very confident kid. He's a great hockey player, obviously. He's got a bright future, not only with us but long term. But he's got no problem turning his hips and getting that puck to the net, because that's what he's been doing on the U16 team all year. But guys, when they get time to doubt themselves a little bit in this league, that's what you get. And we've been through the doubt phase with a lot of these guys, and now we're to the confidence phase, which is a good thing for our long-term development.
It's been really fun seeing these guys develop a lot, especially in these recent weeks. Rocky, we thank you for the time. We will talk to you tomorrow getting Tri-City.
Thanks, Joel.
That's the head coach of the Stars, Rocky Russo, and this has been Coach's Comments brought to you by Southside Auto Tech.